Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have got Hero Collector's Build Your Own Ghostbusters ecto1 and we're on stage 11. Okay, so stage 11, let's take a look at the magazine and see exactly what we've got to do. So these are the parts we get this week. As you can see, there's a few in there. So we'll move them to the side just for a second. This is the magazine. We get a brand new magazine with this issue. So as we flick through, we get 4 brand new stages to do. So today we're going to do stage 11, which is this one, stage 12, 13 and 14. So the first actual build stage is here, and that's stage 11. So in this one we're going to be doing the power steering pump and crankshaft pulley. So first we're going to assemble the power steering pump and the pulley there for all them steps. Then we're going to attach it to the actual engine just here, and then we're going to assemble the crankshaft pulley and assemble that onto the actual engine itself until we end up with something that looks a little like this. And at the back, as always, your Ecto 101 and what will be coming in the next pack. So as you can see, stage 11 does have a few steps to do. So we've got stages 11, which we're going to do today. We've also got stages 12, 13 and 14, which we'll take a look at on some other days. Maybe do another one this week, but we'll generally think stage 12, we'll probably put that out for next week. What else we got? We've got some DeLorean to do. We've got the 1 to 6 switch kit from Model Mods to do this week as well, and we're also going to be having a look at something else this week, a brand new build here on the channel, something a bit different. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this one. But yeah, let's get these parts open and start building. So when we open up the packaging, we are presented with 4 sets of screws: FP screws, BP screws, EP screws, and also GM screws. So there are screws that we get, and they are in the outer packaging, not in the blister packaging. So make sure you don't lose any of them. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to need this section here. This is the black piece, and it's the largest of the black pieces, just like that. And we're also going to need this section here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this, and this has also got a little raised section just on the top here. And that is where we're going to be working with, and this is going to go in the same way as that. So with that at the bottom, we want this at the top, just like that, and there is a little peg just on the top, just here, and there's a peg hole just there and a screw hole either side. So we slot that in, lining it up with the peg hole, and we turn it round, our screw holes are all nicely lined up, and we are going to be using BP screws. So let's get 2 BP screws, secure this in. The first one in, and now the second one. Just like that. That's what you should have so far. So next up, we're going to need this little section here. This does have 2 pinholes at the top, a little hole next to a little notch just there. On the back side there is a shaft just like that. And next, what we're going to do on this section here, we do have the same notch just here, so we can line them up, turning it round until we find the notch on there, and that will drop in just like that. Then we can bring in 2 more parts. We've got 11F, which is this one here. You can identify that because it's got 11F written just below my finger, just inside there. And also 11E, which is this one here, which has 11E written just on it here. So we can take these 2, we can slot them together, just like that, pushing this down on the shaft. There will be a little bit of a gap there, that is supposed to be there. Now we can turn this round, secure that to the back there, and we're going to do a EP screw through the front, just here. So we're going to slide our EP screw all the way down, screw that into place nice and tight, and there you go. That is our power steering pump and pulley all assembled. Okay, so now we're going to need to bring in our engine, And as you can see, we didn't put a screw in here last time, so now this is where this is going to go. It's going to line up here. As you can see, we've got a raised edge here and a flat edge here. That's going to account for the, because this is higher than this bit here. So now that's going to account for that. 2 screw holes just on there like that. We can secure this in with FP screws straight through. These are the longest screws that we get with this issue. So let's get one of these in. We'll turn this up this way so you can kind of see it. Do I secure the top in first or the bottom? I don't think it really matters, does it? So down we go. So I'm just going to do this in loosely until I get the second screw in. So that's the first one in. And now we'll get the second one now. We'll line this back up with the other screw hole. And secure that down now. So we can go all the way tight with this one. And then we can tighten up the first one that we did. Just like that. But one step I did miss out is to put this on the top, so we can secure that down through the top, just on there. And we want this going longer ways, so I'll show you on the camera once I've pushed this in. Going that way with the actual steering pump itself. Okay, so next we're going to need this section here. As you can see, it's got a sort of 90-degree angle just there. So that's actually going to attach to the hole we had on here. And then we've got this section here. It's got a hole here that's going to go right next to our dipstick just on here. So I'm going to preload the screw through this hole. Might make it a little bit easier for us to hold it. Then I'm going to come round and try and secure that into place onto there. So I'm going to not tighten this up until I've got the second screw in. That's enough for now. And now we're going to put the second screw in, which is going to go, lay that down there, through the top. Just like that, and now we can tighten this one up as well. Just like that, and that should be that on there. Now I'm going to turn this around this way, so we can see this side, just on here. I'm going to take the smallest little part here, and as you can see, one area is bigger than the other. So the bottom half is bigger than the top half, with a raised section in the middle. We want the biggest half facing the engine, and we're going to push that onto the bottom pulley, just like that. And that's just going to rest just on top of there. Okay, so next up, we've got the last 3 parts, 11K, J, and I. So we're going to take 11K, having it this way up. We want to put that down. Take 11J, turn it round so this is the way up. Slide that over the top. 11I with the 11I facing up. Just like that. And then we can take this with the 11I section, and that is going to fit over the pulley that we just put on there. So just right on top of here, just like that. And now we can secure that onto there with a GM screw. So I'm just going to take that off for a second, get my GM screw, and then we can secure that in. So here we go. That is now on top of that. GM screw. And secure this all the way down. Just like that. And that is this issue complete. So there you go, guys, that is stage 11 all complete, and as you can see, the engine is getting nice and big and bulky and is looking fantastic. Put that down there. So let's take a look at what's coming up in stage 12. So we'll pull open to stage 12, and there we go. So we have got, this stage contains the parts that help keep the ecto1's engine cool, namely the engines, fan and cooling pipes. Lots and lots of little pipes coming up in that. We get the belts, fans, another pulley looks like there. So that will be coming up in stage 12, and that one does look like it's going to be quite fiddly, so we're looking forward to that one. So yeah, if you like this video guys, please remember to give it a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Till next time guys, take care, bye bye.